Get it right. Get it right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the You Can't Say That podcast. I'm your host, Jigga. And today I have with me, you've heard her voice but haven't seen her face, my friend Mariya Angela.
Woo! Yay! I'm so excited to be here today.
I think we did a episode before on just growing up.
We was just chatting.
But it was mainly about like growing up and life after, things like that. Today we're here to talk about friendship and our lovely friendship and why she loves me so much.
Of course.
And I'm her favorite person in the entire world. So tell me about why you love me so much. First of all, introduce yourself.
Hi y'all. My name is Mariya Angela to be exact. I am a content creator. Also, I have a YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Y'all know you better follow me. Follow me. Show me some love. Me and Naj have been friends for how many years?
This is
You said so.
No, this is the second time. No, this is like, I don't know, the umpteenth time.
What?
You out here telling these people my government.
Oh, alright. I'm sorry. Wait, just act like that's gonna be that. Me and Jigga, right? Okay. Just edit that all out. Me and Jigga have been friends for like 5 years, 6 years?
It's like 6, 7 years.
We met in 2017.
17.
Okay, we met in 2017. Y'all already know the story. God made us be friends. He said, you gonna be her friend. I went up to her and I was like, you gonna be my friend. So that was that. That was the tea. I love this girl so much because she's one of my greatest friends, one of my longest friends, and one of my most loyal friends. So, yeah.
Okay, so before we start, I do want to preface that my voice is fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sick or anything. I don't have a cough. I'm not sneezing a lot or anything. My voice is just going. So I think that just means that my mic needs to be louder because I don't know what to do. I'm drinking tea, drinking water. My voice is just fucked up. But anyway, so yeah, we've been friends for a very long time, and I cherish our friendship. Like, this is my girl, you know?
Yeah. Why am I your favorite? Why? I ain't gonna say favorite. I ain't gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna put you on the spot.
People got me like, she a what?
Right? Hold on, yo. Hold on.
I would say she's one of my funniest friends.
Finally, somebody said it, because these people be out here trying to doubt me.
She's funny.
I'm really funny.
She really is funny. Like, we've been... I feel like we have the same sense of humor, so of course I'm going to think she's funny because I'm fucking funny. Like,
we laugh at everything. Like, everything is a joke. It's always a
everything's a joke. Nothing's ever serious.
Don't take life too serious, y'all.
Please.
It's not that deep.
But today we just came here to talk about friendship and everything that comes with it. Sometimes you have good friends. Sometimes you have bad friends. Mm-hmm. Sometimes friendships take hard work. And I guess my first question for you would be, what is the best part about being my friend?
Like, she already knows, but the best part about being her friend is that I feel like our friendship is very easy and just very, like, it's very lighthearted, it's very refreshing, and not saying, like, we don't put in, like, the same amount of effort, but it's, like, it doesn't call for a lot of effort. Like, we literally just go with the flow.
It just exists. Like, we don't have to, like, work hard for our friendship. It just exists. It always has, though. Like,
right, yeah, like, it's always been, like, an easy friendship. Like, literally from, like, the first day I met her. Like, we've had little to no conflict. Like, it's just one of my most easiest friendships. I'll just say that.
Yeah. And the most value, too. You know how you have, like, easy friendships, but it's like, that's an acquaintance. Like, this is my girl.
No, that's my girl. And we have been hanging out so much these past, like, 2 months. And honestly, I ain't get tired of her yet. And I usually get tired of people after seeing them every freaking weekend and every freaking weekday. But
we do see each other almost, like, all the time. Like, every day.
We've been having a lot of fun. Like, we've been really trying to bring back the 2016 summer. Going out to eat a lot, just enjoying life. Like, we're young and turned. So.
I will say, if y'all see me post on my story and I'm out to eat, I'm usually always with her.
Unfortunately.
You know how you don't post who you out to eat with? Like, I don't do it to be smart or anything, but I'm always with her, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. But we have a lot of fun, so.
We do.
Yeah.
We're always doing something. For me, the best part about being your friend is I feel like we're not the same person, but we're so similar that it's like yeah, like how you said, I don't get tired of you. Like, it's just, I remember we had spent like, it was like 4 days in a row we saw each other.
Yeah.
And then she called me, she's like, you want to come over and just chill? And so I'm like, tell me how much you love me. Like, you can't get enough of me. But yeah, like, I love spending time with her, and it's not any like, it doesn't get overwhelming. It's like, sometimes you get people who, like, you love them to death, but it's like, okay, your personality is a bit
too much.
Yeah, like, I need a break. I need a breath of air. Like, it never gets like that.
Right.
Like, we're always just chilling, no problem. And the fact that she's funny, like, I love to laugh. Like, I want to be a laugh.
Like, who doesn't want to laugh? I want to be a laugh. I want to be a laugh for real.
Like, we're always laughing at something. And I think somebody said to me not too long ago, like, they thought that they made me smile. I'm like, no, like, that's just me.
Yeah.
Like,
literally.
That's who I am. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah. So what's the worst part about being my friend? Let's get to the tea. The real tea.
Let me see. Okay, I'll say this. So the worst part about being her friend, that sounds so negative.
It does sound so negative.
But it's really not that bad. The worst part about being Jigga's friend is that sometimes you can't, like stuff always funny to us. Like, it's just, that's really just how it is. But sometimes I feel like I can't read her, like, if she actually is, like, you know, sad or like upset about something, because she's always like smiling and I'm gonna say seems happy. I'm not gonna say is happy, because you know, you never know. But she always just seems happy, so it's hard sometimes to be like, you okay? You okay, girl? So sometimes I'll be like, hold on, like, let's really get into it. Like, I know it's funny or what, but are you okay? Like, so yeah, that's probably like the worst part.
I feel like the
hardest part.
The worst part. Well, that was a different question. But
hardest part and worst part. That's kind of the same thing.
No.
Okay.
A little bit different.
Okay.
I feel like the worst part about being your friend. Maybe it is the same thing, because
I feel like
I don't really have anything.
We should have said hardest, because it's not really like, I feel like worst is like, oh my god, you get on my nerves. Like,
I mean, you would say my time.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, actually, it's not the same question. The worst part about being that was the hardest part about being her friend. The worst part about being her friend is her lateness. Her lateness, y'all. And she was getting a little better, but she fell off again. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna hold you.
Hold on, we're not gonna do that. I got better. And, like, I would be the type of person where you be like, are you on your way? I'm like, yeah, I'm 5 minutes away. I didn't even leave the house.
She didn't leave the house.
Now I tell the truth. I'm like, no, I ain't leave yet. Like,
and I was like, let me get, she offered to give me her location, because I'm like, bro, at this point, like, all right, I could be a little late, but I'm more of like a 5 minute, 10 minute late type person. This girl, don't give her no time. Tell her 2 hours before. We gotta be here at 3. If it's at 6, we gotta be here at 3, girl, because she gonna still get there at 6 even if it's at 3.
Nah, really though.
That is like, it's not really a pet peeve of mine, but it's definitely like the worst part of your being her friend. Because I be getting irritated sometimes. And I'll be like, bro, you said you was leaving out. I'm good for that. I'm good for you said that you was doing this and you was doing this and you said I'm good for that. So that's probably like the worst part of being her friend.
I've gotten better though. I like tried to like work on that or whatever. So I try to like work on my time. I'm really bad with time management. Mm-hmm. My ADHD just doesn't work out. The worst part about being your friend, you're always on time. Like,
barely. No, my on time to her is like
fashionably late.
My on time to her is on time, but my on time to other people is like late. Like I'm usually late. Like I'll be trying.
So she be like, "Are you ready? Did you do your makeup yet?"
Yeah, like, I gotta be on top of her. She's one of those
thing.
ones. I gotta be on top of her. I gotta see what she up to.
I want to add something. I would say also the best part about being your friend is that we have the same love language. So mine would
what
be,
is that?
Mine would be quality time, and yours is quality time.
I'm trying to test her, y'all. What is that?
Her love language, without a doubt, is quality time. Like, I don't even have to second guess it. She loves.
Sure. In friendships, though, in relationships, physical touch, baby.
But yeah, and when in friendships, she's not really a physical touch person, but I am though. So sometimes she'll give me what I need.
But she give me my space.
Sometimes you can reach what I need. Like, I'm the type of friend, like, I want hugs. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
You don't ask me for that too
Stay
much.
close to me.
You don't ask me for that too much.
I don't, because I know she doesn't like it. But sometimes, you know.
Like, it's times, like, I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, I know she doesn't like it, so I don't really ask for it. But she'll know, like, when I'm in need of a little love.
Yeah.
And she'll give it to me.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely physical touch. But quality time, 100%. And I feel like we share the same love language, so it just works kind of thing. So she answered the hardest part about being my friend. I would say the hardest part being her friend is that you go through hardships that other people generally don't go through. And sometimes I don't know how to help you through that. So as a friend, like, of course you want to be there for your friend, you want to help them, but when it comes to certain things that she goes through, I feel like I don't have the tools I need to help her.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't want to see your friend hurting or sad or anything, but it's like, I can't do anything to change it. So it's like, I don't know how to be there for you, but I want to be there for you, kind of thing. So I feel like that would be the hardest part about being her friend. But all in all, like,
yeah,
I love being her friend.
Oh, I love being your friend too.
So, have you ever dealt with a difficult friend?
A difficult friend? Is that angle cute? I mean, even though you can't
see. She's making a YouTube video right now.
I feel like we're having a great conversation right now.
We are.
Yeah. All right. I'll forget about it. Anyway. Wait, what was your question again?
Have you ever dealt with a difficult friend? Like, overall, the relationship was just difficult.
I can't say overall a relationship was difficult. Like, I don't have any, like, difficult friends. But I feel like God be don't hold a place around me, honestly. Because I don't have any difficult friends. I also haven't experienced many situations that people go through. Like, I'll be looking on Twitter and y'all be going through some stuff with your friends. And I'll be like, hold on.
Yo.
I don't know nothing about that. Like, I'll be talking to your friends, boyfriends, and stuff like that. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, like.
So I feel like I've been lucky in, like, the friend department. I'll say that. Yeah.
I would say I've been okay in the
friend
department. Yeah, because so next thing you know, you're right? Girl, you tomorrow. But I feel like I've been, for the most part, okay in the friend department. I can't say that, you know, sometimes you gotta cut them off or go off.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, I have pretty good friends. I have had some bad experiences with friends. I feel like now, I wouldn't say I'm traumatized because I still, like, value the friendship relationships that I have now. But I've had experiences where I may have had a friend or somebody I thought was my friend, and in the end, they are jealous or envious of you as a person.
Right.
And I feel like now I'm very cautious of the people I allow around me, because people will pay attention to what I post on Instagram and think that I'm living the life or whatever, or I got it so good or something like that. And I feel like as a normal person, a normal, morally, you know, ethical person, you will want to get around somebody and you see them living a good life and be like, and want to cheer them on and want what's best for them.
Yeah,
or even if you want that for yourself, you want to, you know, figure out how you can get that for yourself while still cheering that person on.
Exactly. Without being a copycat.
Yeah, without being a copycat or trying to take from the other person.
Right.
And I think I've experienced people who now they want my life or want what I have, and instead of trying to get that for themselves and still cheering me on, it's trying to take from me but gain for themselves. And I feel like one thing I hate is that people are envious or jealous when it's like, bro, this could be you too, but you playing. Like, you want to be a hater. Right. Like, it's no other way to say it. You want to be a hater when you can just be a good fucking person. Yeah. I don't know. So I feel like people will come around me, and generally I have really good discernment to notice, like, if somebody if their intentions aren't pure, because they start, like, by the questions they start asking. Right. Like, people, I feel like people pocket watch me. And I'm not very good with money,
That's
so
weird.
It's like,
y'all have to mind
your business.
Is her business paying you? No.
It's
so like, that's a lot of energy. I feel like that's also why we work too, because we don't mind each other's business.
Yeah, like, it is what it is. But also, like, for example, I wouldn't mind sharing anything about like my finances with you because we've been friends for so long.
Right.
It's like we already have that step. But if you're coming in and I just met you yesterday, don't be asking me nothing about money.
Yeah,
like,
that's too
unless
much.
you ask me how to get some money.
Right.
We can share that. We can have that conversation. But if you're asking specifically about my money and what I got going on over here, it's just not going to work. Or people are. One thing I noticed is that people will come in and they'll try to get close to you to know your business and know what's going on. I'm not really, even with my friends, like, I'm not a person that vents about a lot, especially like things that I go through. And I feel like that's what she was saying when you were talking about, like, you never know, because I'm always like happy.
Right.
You never know if I'm actually going through something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a person that like vents about anything really to my friends. If anything, I'm gonna pray about it or something like that. Or I may, if I'm gonna vent, it's about something like superficial, nothing like. Because I'm a very emotional person. It might not sound like to other people, but like I'm very emotional. And I feel like people will come in and they'll try to ask personal questions, and it's like, I don't fucking know you.
Right.
Mind your business. So I feel like I'm very like cautious of that, and especially people who have known me from social media but are just meeting me, like, you don't know people's intentions. So it's like,
for sure.
Yeah. So to me, you gotta prove that you're a genuine person before I even consider you a friend, because things be going left sometimes.
They do.
But yeah. And I will say that sometimes you'll experience bad experiences with people, but then at the same time, you'll have people that you've been friends with for so long that you just outgrow. And that's fine too. And it's not like it's beef or they're a bad person or you're a bad person, but sometimes you just, go your separate ways with friends. Like, you outgrow your friends.
Right.
I feel like I've like, as I've grown throughout life, I've probably outgrown a few friends. Have you ever outgrown a friend?
Not from what I recall.
Like somebody you were close
Most of my friends that I have are like still friends that I have. That's why I said I don't have
she's
a lot.
Really lucky.
I don't have a lot of experience. Like, most of the friends that I have had, I have still. So.
Yeah, I can't say that like my childhood best friends are like still my best friends.
Yeah, my childhood best friend is still my best friend.
But when I was a child, I didn't know any better. Like, I was an over trustworthy person. I had like 8 best friends. Like,
no, really, that's how you. She my friend. She my
best friend. That's my
friend.
Best friend. Not even friend. That's my best friend.
Yeah.
Like,
I lost like 2 friends.
You lost only 2?
Yeah.
In your whole life, you only lost 2 friends.
Yeah.
She's lucky as hell. I can't count how many.
And both of them was I wouldn't say it was my doing, and not even saying like it wasn't my fault, but it wasn't my doing. Like, the first one she was also a best friend too, but she just cut the whole friend group off. So it wasn't even just me. She cut the whole friend group off. And then the second one was just like a crazy situation. But we also really wasn't even like friends like that. So I wouldn't even like consider it. But I do have a question for you. Do you feel like you have to go through, do you feel like for it to be a real friendship, you have to go through like a hardship or something? Like get through like a conflict?
No.
Because some people say like that's how you know.
I feel like people are so used to trials and so used to conflict that they feel like they have to go through that in order to find something valuable. And I feel like you can find something valuable without struggling to get to
Right.
Like, I don't feel like we've been through any hardship. Even, like, I feel like we talked about it on one podcast where there was a misunderstanding between us and we had a conversation and it was like, oh, okay. Like,
right, now it's just like,
okay. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if it's a conflict, I want to talk about it. After we talk about it, we come to a solution.
Yeah.
It's over. Like,
would you ever bring something to me, like if you felt the way about something, would you bring it to me immediately, or would it be something that you let simmer?
Yeah, like if it's something big, I don't see like us going through anything big. That's the thing.
Knock on
like,
freaking wood.
Yeah,
like no.
please.
Honestly, like it's been
bang on.
It's been like 6 years already, so it's just like,
yeah. But I mean, people still be. But yeah, knock on.
I feel like we'll be more. Since we're having this conversation right now, it's like we'll be more aware anyway of how to like deal with it.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't see us going through anything big, but I feel like when we have like problems, like for example, I went to go pick her up and when we came here, and I was waiting outside, and I had called her. She didn't answer the phone.
My phone was in my bag.
So I felt some type of way.
I was packing up.
Cause like, I'm waiting outside for you. I gave her a text message that said, I'm 5 minutes away.
I seen that, and I changed my outfit. So actually, we would have had on the same outfit, like literally from head to toe, if I didn't go back and change.
But she didn't know that before she changed.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
She just changed her outfit, so that was a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she got in the car, and I said, "So you didn't see me calling you?"
And I said, I actually didn't, cause my phone was in my pocket.
And
I thought it was my mom that was calling me
back. I thought
back.
she was lying though.
You didn't even call me. I didn't see no missed call from you. Let me see. Oh. I didn't see that. I really did,
man. But yeah, so I feel like we're very good with, if anything, like if any conflict. I don't even consider it a conflict, but like we're pretty.
If it was, the only thing would be is her being late.
Yeah, she speaks up about that.
Or us missing something.
She speaks up about that.
Because I'm really big on, like, I hate, like, I'll get dressed. I hate getting dressed. No, I don't have that. It's just like I hate getting dressed, and then I only spend it 1 hour or like an hour and a half there. Like, I need to be there for at least 3 hours because I feel like I wasted the outfit. I wasted makeup. Like, makeup expensive. No, I don't feel like makeup expensive. I wasted the outfit. We wasted gas to only be there for an hour. So that would really, like, that's something that would piss me off. But and like, I don't think I would get that mad at you to. Yeah. Like, it will probably frustrate me at the time. Like, I'm like, bro,
in a friendship,
I'll be like, I'm so tired of her. Like, I really be like, I'm so
tired of her. We need a few days apart.
Yeah, I'm so tired of her, bro. And then when I see her, I'm like, I can't even be mad at you, yo. Like, I be like, I can't
you
even.
really can't be mad at
me.
I
can't even
have
an
like,
attitude
at you. Be mad at you. Like,
yeah.
It's you. I don't know. But yeah. So I feel like, if anything, like, I would definitely speak up.
Yeah, okay.
If I had a problem, I don't really. What would you?
Yeah, I would.
If it was a big problem, would you speak up right then and there?
Girl, you know, I'm very confrontational. Not even in a bad way. Not even in a bad way. I just can't, like, I hate, like, wondering, like, oh, what's wrong? Like, I hate just having it in my head, so I'd rather just get it out. Like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm been real big on, like, communication. Like,
I will say I'm very big on communication, too, and I want to, like, talk about it and get it settled so there's nothing in the air or anything.
Yeah.
But one thing I work on is the way I say things. So I have to think about what I need to say before I say it, because I don't know.
I need to do that too, but I don't.
She don't. But I wanna get things out in the right way. Mm-hmm. So it's like I want to think about my words and think about how it's gonna come across, how you gonna take it, and make sure that I'm saying the thing I need to say so that we can get to the bottom of the problem, rather than saying the thing I need to say so I can just get it off my chest, kind of thing. Like, I'm very cautious about the words I say all the time. So I may need a little bit to think about what I'm going to say, but and like I'm going to say something just in the right way.
Good.
So if our friendship is so easy, what do you think makes a friendship hard work? Like, with other people? Like, why can't all friendships just be this easy? They not us, but
I feel like high maintenance friendships, like, what makes a friendship hard? You always got a problem with something. You always complaining. You just negative. You're just like, I guess it's real like nitpicky, and just like you be hating, or you're jealous, or like, yeah, that's like a good 6 things there. If it's any of that, it's just like, all right. Like, you're just making a friendship hard. Like, if you always having issues, like, all right, like, come on. Sometimes you just gotta
go with the flow.
And, like, maybe, like, you talking to people any type of way, like, talking down on, like, people.
That's a big one.
That. Like, it's like,
that's a big one.
Like, why you doing all that? But mainly, I think it's, like, I wouldn't even say, I wouldn't say, like, what's the word? Because I get it. Okay. Now, you know how you can go, like, a few, like, days or weeks without speaking to, like, somebody? My limit is 2 weeks. That's with any friend. Like, I can't go past 3 weeks and be like, all right, like girl, you can figure it out in 2 weeks. Let's go. Even if it's just like a check-in after 2 weeks, like, oh, cool, yeah, I'm going to do something, blah, blah, blah. Like, cool. You not about to go more than 2 weeks without talking to me. If you call me your friend.
See, and I feel like that's where I would call her high maintenance.
Yeah, like, some people think that. Like,
I wouldn't say, like, I'm a loner, but, like,
I'm a loner too, though. But I like to check in on my folks.
Yeah, I get that. But I feel like I'm more of a loner because I can go months and be fine. Like,
that's crazy. Don't you miss your friends?
I do miss my friends, but it's like at the same time, like, I like time with myself. I don't know. Like, I can go months and not talk to anybody.
That's crazy.
Throughout
you
the
need
week,
human interaction.
I'm not. Yeah, and when I need it, like, then it's like, oh, okay, how you doing, girl? What's up?
But okay, that's where I see a problem with there too. Is like, how can you choose? I get, like, you know, whatever is going on, but like, it's like you can't choose when to be in and out of my life. Cause like, what if I needed you within those weeks?
And you're absolutely right, and I feel like that's where, with our friendship, this is where the effort comes in, because I feel like that's where I compromise, because it's like, I may not need you, but you need me, so I need to be a friend and be there for my friend, regardless if I want to be like, not necessarily I want to be alone, but I'm fine with being alone. Like,
I heard that word, compromise. Compromise is important. Compromise, not just in relationships,
in friendships too.
Well.
That's a relationship that you need to put in work for. It's not just these niggas. But anyway, but yeah, I feel like that's where I compromise in this relationship, because I can go months and be like, and then come around like a month later and be like, like nothing was wrong. And then she needs a little more consistency with like talking to me. So I'm fine with that. But yeah, I would say that's where you're, to me, to other people you might not be. To me, you're a little high maintenance.
I feel like that's what people will call high maintenance, but I think that's just like
But no, I feel like that's fine. I could see if it was like an everyday thing. It's like, get the fuck.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I have things to do.
Yeah.
Like, no. I have things to do. Now, if we send a DMs on Instagram, like, that's different. But
that's
like,
different, yeah.
I kind of hate, like, being on the phone. So it's like, I'm not even trying to be, like, and I'm a bad texter. I'll be forgetting to text that. She worse than me, though. Yeah. But she worse than me. Like, we the type people, we got to text back within 30 minutes, back and forth.
Or it's not
going to be, no. Yeah. If it's like an hour, like, somebody's not going to text back.
It got to be quick.
Quick.
Like, it's so, I really don't be responding to people.
Yeah.
And I don't do it on purpose. It's like, I'll see the text message and I'll be like, oh yeah. They be like, what you doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, nothing, sitting down watching TV.
Yeah, gotta be.
And I don't actually send a text message, but I said it. Like, I replied in my head, so that's all that mattered.
Yeah.
Or I just will look at it and be like, okay, I'll reply to them later, and then later come and I'm...
You know what I started doing to, like, you know, be better about replying to people? Because I get this a lot. I started, like, marking them as unread. Like, if I read them, I'll go back and mark them as unread. Because it's like, sometimes, like, I can't reply to them near, but I'll open it. So I'll just go back out and be like, unread. And then I'll know, like, okay, I read it, but, like, I didn't reply back.
And this is where we're different, because I have 1,300 unread text messages.
See, she has an issue, and she has to get help immediately.
I really do. I have over 1,300 unread text messages that I don't plan on.
That's a mess. Oh, so I have a question. What's, like, one of your non-negotiables for, like, friendships? Like,
my non-negotiable in a friendship... I feel like respect is a given. Of course, respect.
Respect is a good one. Some people don't respect.
Respect.
That's a good one.
Understanding.
Like not understanding you?
Understanding when it comes to, like, if we have a conflict, just wanting to understand.
Yeah, not trying to...
Things from my side. This is really petty, but it is a non-negotiable. You gotta be funny. I refuse to fake life.
That is... I feel like in our friendship, that is actually, well, no, I feel like with her friendship made me realize that I can't be with people that take life too seriously, because one thing about me, I'm gonna have a laugh, and I'm gonna laugh. Even if it's something with myself, it's like, I'll be mad. Like, right now, I have to laugh away in situations. I have to laugh away because it's like, I'll be mad and probably, like, a moment, like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on what it is, you know, a little longer. But I'm going to have to laugh. We're going to have a jokey joke about it. Like.
I feel like no matter how bad the situation is, I have to laugh. Like, I remember one time, like, I totaled my car. And
I laugh about that.
I laugh about it. Like, I don't know. Like... And I think, okay, I was driving down 95 and my tire blew out and I had to pull to the side of the road. And I was just like taking pictures.
This hurt now. I'm not like that. Now I'll be mad.
That shit was funny because it's like
somebody's there and they didn't. I'm gonna laugh. Like
I'll be by myself cracking the fuck up because like, did you really like? I'm on the side of 95. Like, well, my tire blown out. I had to I had to wait like an hour. It was just
Yeah.
like, it was the best. Like, and if I feel like if I was not a normal person, but like a person who wasn't funny, I would be sitting
Not
there,
a
like,
comedian.
that would have probably ruined my entire day. But
Yeah.
I refused to let that, or even my car being totaled. I had to get a whole new car.
Mm-hmm.
But I refused to let that ruin my whole day. I think I ended up having like that's when I had my party. I went to the party. I had a concussion too. I still enjoyed the party. I took me a little nappy nap. Still enjoyed the party. And I went to the hospital after because
Yeah.
like, we'll deal with that later. Like,
Yeah.
all right, but it's like I can't change it. So what I'm gonna sit there and frown over something I can't change. Like, no, thank you. So yeah,
That's true.
I feel like my non-negotiable was like not being funny.
Um,
But yeah, like respect the basics. I feel like I have another one, but it's not coming to my mind.
Yeah.
For
I feel
yours.
like mine's, you already know the answer. It's gonna be communication. I feel like you can't get anywhere without that. I don't deal well with people that don't like talk or like don't like speak up or like don't express their feelings, because I'm just like, one, I don't get it, because I'm just like, what, like, like you, God gave us a mouth to talk, so why aren't you talking? Like, why aren't you talking? But I also have to learn how to deal with people that, I'm trying not to surround myself with certain people that don't find the importance in communication, because it's like hard for me. That may be for somebody else, another friendship, but for me it's like,
And this friendship here,
but I'm also
this
trying to
house?
be understanding, because some people communicate, but they're not. Maybe they gotta take time to assess the situation, and I'm just like, well, what's up? Like, I'll give you like 5 minutes, but I'm learning to like give people time. I'm just exaggerating. A day, you get 24 hours. Like, no. I'm learning to like give people their space, and then not communicate when you want to, because listen, you're not about to be, no, not when you want to, but just giving you that time to assess, and then like, let's come back to the situation. But yeah, communication is my non-negotiable.
I feel like mine would probably be just being a stagnant person, or just like,
Yeah, I have one more too.
it's gonna not having anything going on for yourself. Like,
Yeah,
for me, I feel like that's a big one, because I have so much going on. So
Yeah.
it's like, if I call you like, yeah, I just did this and blah blah blah, and you're like, oh, I'm like, oh yeah, like, what you been up to? Nothing. Chilling. Get the
Nothing.
fuck off my phone. We cannot be friends. It's just not. It's not a compatible friendship. Like, it
Yeah.
won't really work. Like, I can call her and she'll be like, yeah, I was just filming this YouTube video and I got this and I was talking to da-da-da. And I'm like, oh yeah, and I was just working on this photo shoot and da-da-da.
and
And
she
we
got a
can.
billion-and-one job.
I do. Yeah.
I think my other one would be like a friend that doesn't have somebody that's always just like just, I wouldn't say whining, but just like can never find the light or in anything, and also just don't have like confidence in herself, because you're not about to tell me to change my outfit because you don't look good in it, or you don't like, no, we're not. So I have been lucky enough, but I also try to surround myself with people that have like a good amount of self-confidence, because we not about to be Debbie Downers all the time. Like, this is not that. Like, I can't deal with that. I'll get annoyed really quickly with the, oh, I don't like that, or I don't look good in that.
Like, I think it's a difference
I don't,
between
like,
how we, like, if we're on the phone, I'm like, I don't like the way this looks.
It's not- yeah, it's not
just
that.
like, I'm so fat.
yeah,
like,
I just,
and I understand it, because everybody does not have the same level of self-confidence or great self-esteem or something like that. But at the same time, I just feel like I'm like such a positive person that it's like,
yeah.
I don't look at myself and say, damn, like, you ugly. Like,
Right.
and it is painful to sit there and hear somebody talk about themselves like that.
Yes,
like,
they get exhausted.
I'm
like,
so ugly. Like, literally, people would say that. Like, I'm so ugly. Like, I can't.
girl.
Like, I hate the way this looks on me. Like, I'm fat. Like,
Mhm.
girl,
No,
go
I feel
spend
it.
some hours in the mirror and go love on yourself.
Exactly.
Like,
And don't try to make me dim my light because you don't feel good. Like, that's not. No, we're not doing it over here. Sorry, this is big Leo energy. I would never.
one time that I knew that she was like, that was my friend, that was my dog, that was like, this is going to forever be a lifelong friendship, was, and that's going to sound so bad because this was just last year, but we were going somewhere, right? And I had got dressed. And when I get dressed, like, I get dressed.
She
I
put that shit on.
I put that shit on. So I got dressed. I put that shit on or whatever. And I was dressed up, but she was casual. So I think that I was like, you know, some people have a problem with that, but like, oh, everybody dressed, you know, casual. Like, why are you wearing that? Like, you deal with I'm traumatized from friendships, but like, you deal with that or whatever. So I was like, yeah, like, oh, well, she was like, oh, I didn't know you was like getting dressed up. I was like, no, like, I can change. She was like, and she said, girl, don't fucking dim your light for me. I said, oh.
Yeah, like, this is not
She
that.
was like, you
Listen,
better look
that
good. She said, if that's what you want to wear, you better wear it. Don't dim your light for me. I said, that's my girl.
I just better go back in the room and figure something out. Or, like, I don't care. Maybe you shine tonight, I shine tomorrow, we shine together. Like, I really don't care.
Tonight.
Listen, all my bitches is bad. So, it don't... I got the baddest bitches on the block. Okay? So, it don't matter. It don't matter. Like, we's not about to be in competition. That's one thing. Like, this is not a competition, girl. I don't care. I really don't.
But yeah, like having a friend where you feel like you have to like dim your personality or
yeah,
dim how you are, or how you dress or something like that. Or like, let's say if it's like a birthday dinner and you don't want to outshine the birthday girl.
Girl, where would you want to wear?
And it's like, maybe the birthday girl should step her fucking cookies up.
Right, like, where would you want to wear? I really don't care.
Because I'm going to throw that shit on, and if it's a hill night and you want to wear flats, baby, I don't know, you better stay with goddamn tippy toes.
Exactly. I love being all on the same accord. Like, you wearing heels? Alright, bet. We wearing sneakers? Alright, bet. If you're not wearing heels and I'm wearing heels, you should put on some heels, girl. Like, you should do this. Like,
yeah, like,
I'm not about to sabotage you because I want to.
Because I don't feel like I look good enough.
Yeah, no, we gonna be on the same level. Like, we both got to step. What do you mean? Like, this is not about to be you not stepping, I'm stepping, you not stepping. Like, nah. We gotta step.
And if I don't feel like stepping the night and you feel like stepping the night, then girl,
like, who cares?
Walk the fucking red carpet.
Like, she was even yesterday, like, I had on like some chill shit, like, and she on this bomb ass outfit. I was not about to be like, girl, go
good.
Go
I was
put a
walking
t-shirt
out of,
on.
I was walking out of Wawa yesterday, and some man, he was holding the door for me. He was like, "Oh, you threw that shit on."
Exactly.
Like,
Come on. I'm not about to be like, or if I wanted to be on her level or try to, I'll be like, all right, let me go back and put something else on. Like,
let me step my fucking.
Yeah, let me go back to the drawing board.
Try this again.
Yeah, like, but I'm not about to be all like hating on you. Like, no, that's.
But yeah, I feel like that's
weird.
Oh no, not push was a friend. Alright, I feel like complaining for me, I'm such a positive person that if you complain a little bit too much, baby, you gotta go. Like, I physically cannot do it. Like, life is not that bad. Things are not, it's okay. You're going to live. Like, you're still breathing. You're still breathing. It's okay. Like, it's really not that bad. So I feel like people that complain and negative energy, get away from me, please.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I feel like I've always been like that, though.
I hate complainers. What's one pet peeve? Like, something little, not like a...
About you?
Yeah. That you have. Like, something annoying that I do.
That second.
Not too much.
Something annoying that she does.
Let me think of my one.
I don't think any in it. I don't really...
Don't say that.
I don't...
You're supposed to say I don't have anything annoying that I do.
Oh, you want me to find something annoying? Let me think. I don't really have anything annoying.
Really?
When you rush me, I'm trying to take my sweet old time. I don't really like, when I say this is really an easy friendship, it really is. But I don't really have like a pet peeve that I can say like, that's so fucking annoying. Like,
alright.
What's your annoying thing about me? Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all.
Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all the list. It's like, no, it's really just one thing. And she drives me crazy with it. She has allergies, y'all. She has allergies, and I don't know what it is within her. Maybe it's the Haitian in her. But she is against medication or something. I don't know what it is. We went to Puerto Rico last year, and me and her shared room. And
we didn't?
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We didn't share a room?
No.
Last year? Okay. Well, I'll let her think that we didn't share a room, but we definitely shared beds in the room.
That was me and Aaliyah. And you was with Deja.
Okay.
You wanted to be with me, baby. It's okay.
I have video footage.
She thought we were in the same room because I was so loud.
Do you want me to call somebody?
We don't need to call them. We can call them later. I'm positive.
Yeah, me and her share.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bet on it.
Oh, how much you want to bet?
This is what I love about our friendship. I'm very competitive and I love betting.
How much you want to bet?
FanDuel is my guy.
$50.
We're gonna bet $50 that we were not
that we were in the same room. That
you
we
wanna
shared
bet
room.
$50 that
Me and you share room.
Yes.
Oh yeah, in
sure
Puerto Rico.
That? You sure about that?
That me and you shared room in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
That me and you. Gotta repeat again. That me and you shared room in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure you wanna
$50?
Are you sure you wanna make that bet?
Yes, I'm guaranteed. I have a picture of us sleeping in a bed together.
Y'all see this? That she's betting.
Yes.
Me and her shared a room in Puerto Rico. When we did it, and I was rooming with Aaliyah.
In the Airbnb?
Yes, in the Airbnb.
Okay, I'm glad.
Y'all see this?
$50.
Y'all see
Bro,
this?
I have footage of us.
Closet.
I have a YouTube video.
We're gonna make that phone call when it ends. I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
I love really coming up on money.
Yeah.
I love it.
So $50 will be added to my account because I have video footage of us in the room together. I have a lot of evidence. I have pictures of us together in the mirror that was in our room. I slept on the left side of the bed. She slept on the right side, and I know this because
wrong chick, not me. Because I slept on the left side and Aaliyah slept on
all
the
of
right
her
side.
stuff. We're not talking about in DC. We
No,
already got
in Puerto Rico,
okay.
and it was a room right here and a room right here.
I'm so happy. But anyway, I know we slept in the same room because Najee unpacks all of her stuff and she like leaves it on the floor. So I tripped several times when I was
That
going
wasn't
to the
me.
bathroom.
That was not me. You were not in the room.
What was I talking about? Wait.
Move on.
Oh, yeah, she has allergies and she does this thing where she like itches her throat. I know y'all know this, y'all.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. She does that, but she does it like in her sleep. So like when you're sleeping, trying to get some Z's, catch some Z's as you should at night.
I do it.
She's doing it. That's like something that she does. It's like a comfort thing for her.
When I'm lonely.
When she's lonely. And her thoughts.
Said that. They said, I think you just do it when you're lonely.
Yeah, I just think that you be bored doing it.
You do it to your day.
She just do it too.
Like, no, when I say like my throat flames up and it's just like my ears, nose, and throat is all inflamed and just red and itchy, like I have to. Like if your fucking leg itches, you're going to scratch it. So if my throat itches, I'm going to scratch it. I don't know what to tell you. And it's loud, so like if I'm with my friends or something like that, or we're on a trip, or I stay over their house or they stay over mine or something like that, they're like, shut the fuck up. Like they get aggressive. It is annoying. I know that if I was on the other side, I would be annoyed by it. So I know that.
So that's why
I can be
just take a pill.
understanding.
I had a deep dive into it. I was like, do you take allergy medicine?
Are you traumatized? Like,
do you want me to? I have some. Like if you want some.
People always do it, like I have medicine right here with me. Please take it. I'm like, I don't take medicine.
You don't gotta kill yourself like that. You don't gotta go through that pain. Black people always want to struggle on purpose.
I would say if anybody has ever said they have like a pet peeve with me, that's always it.
Right.
So I'm very understanding of that. But yeah, I would say that for you, you're very you're not a high maintenance friend at all. But she's not needy, but she has needs as a friend. Mm-hmm. So for example, I think this is just last week.
I think this is just
last week. She was on her way to my house, right? And she was coming to pick up something for me. And we're on the phone and she's like, oh yeah, like I'm on my way, da da da. So then I'm like, oh, okay, and I hang up the phone. So she calls me right back and she says, you can stay on the phone with me, like I'm on my way there. She says,
I can back that up.
She says, yeah, like I want to talk to you because I'm not staying long, but I don't want you to think like, you know. So I'm like,
that makes sense, y'all, don't it?
So she comes, she parks her car, and like
I had to pee.
She had to go to the bathroom. She emergency parks her car, comes to get what she has to get, pees, and then proceeds to talk to me for an hour.
Unfortunately, I was not trying to stay that long, but me and her got the yapping.
We
But I was told her to stay on the phone with me because I thought I was just gonna grab the shoes and go. I'm like, oh, like I actually do want to talk to you, so you can talk to me. Like we can talk to each other while we're on our way there since I'm not staying. But then I ended up having to go to the bathroom, so then I ended up staying,
enjoying my company.
So that don't count.
It do. But yeah, I feel like she does that.
Oh yeah, I did it when we were coming from
yesterday.
The Saint. I was like, you can call me on the phone.
She'll do that, so I feel like, and I don't mind that, like,
because we didn't really get the chat. We didn't really get the chat because when we went to the restaurant, she seen somebody she knows, so they were chatting with us.
Yeah, we was yapping.
And then when we got to the bar, like the music was loud, so it was like.
So we didn't really get to talk, like we were together, but we weren't.
Yeah.
Experiencing each other. You You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to like make sure that I like
value the time that you have with your friends.
Yeah, actually get to talk to them. Even if we're going out, like, you know, just checking in like a little bit instead of just, because sometimes I'll leave places and I'm like, dang, I didn't even get to ask her like, was she okay? Like,
yeah. One thing I will say is that I think that she does that because she needs a laugh, and she really wants like.
What you mean?
Like you need a laugh. Like you want bid.
Wait, what do you mean now?
Like you want
that I asked you you're okay about? Cause I
no, not that I'm okay. Oh my god.
What?
I will hope.
That's all like wait.
No, I'm saying like, hey, like you can stay on the phone with me, or like if we spend time together, and you want to call me afterwards.
Oh yeah, because I just want to make sure I cross my dots. What is it? Cross my dots and cross my T's.
Cross my T's and dot my I's.
Cross my T's and dot my I's. Like I never want to be hanging out with somebody and be like, damn, she even asked me like, how was I doing? You know, or like, was I okay?
Yeah.
Like that. So.
Okay, so there was this situation that happened. Not necessarily with me and her, but it was me, her, and then she brought on another friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a very kind person. I don't have like anything malicious in me, or like shiesty, or like backbiting anything.
Right.
Like I don't talk behind people's backs, all that other stuff. But I have a certain type of humor. Dark humor is what we'll call it, because that's exactly what it is. I think that non-funny things are funny, and other people in the world don't. They'll look at me like something is wrong with me. So we were sitting there talking or whatever. We were at happy hour, and I made a joke, and the other person that we were with didn't really appreciate the joke. And that's fine. Like, I understand everybody doesn't have the same humor. However, in that moment, they didn't say so I didn't have the opportunity to apologize and fix the situation. I didn't know anything was wrong until 2 hours later when we all went home. Mm-hmm. The person spoke up. And, of course, me being me, like, I immediately apologized. Like, I never meant, like, that's not at all what I meant. But regardless of what I meant, you were still offended. So I'm going to apologize for, you know, what I did or whatever. So I apologized or whatever. And it was just like, I mean, everybody, if I apologize, like, you don't have to forgive me or anything. But, like, I apologized. I spoke up, and I was like, that was never my intention. I don't want you to think, like, I'm that type of person or whatever. But I will say, like, I'm very cautious of bringing different friend groups around each other.
Which I am not, but
she's not. Like, she's like, everybody, friends.
I love when my friends, like, I love when worlds collide. It's like when Hannah Montana and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody collided. Like, I just love it. It's just like, oh, yes. Like, yes. I love when my friends get along. So I'm really big on that. But I'm learning as an adult that you do have, like, friends, certain friend groups.
From different
backgrounds. Thank you. From different backgrounds. And, like, you can't, but just, like, when you mixing and, you know, mingling, you just gotta, like, be more aware of what is what.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think for me, I can gauge one friend's personality and know that this friend's personality is very, like, it wouldn't at all mix with hers. So I'm not going to put them in the same situation where they're, like, going head to head. And there are some friends I'm like, oh, no, I think they'd be great together. Like, I feel like y'all would be great friends. Like, I feel like y'all would love each other kind of thing. And then there's other people I'm like,
Yeah. I feel like Nas do that with, like, anybody, any places. I'm not bougie, but she knows.
I got some. You know how, like, I be out of town thugging my rounds.
She know I like doing certain things,
and she's not going to do certain things. So I'm like, okay, not invite Mariya.
I was laughing because I'm thinking about that time when you was like, you want to come here, and I'm like, where is it located? What's gonna be good?
Like,
going
she grew
on
up
there?
in the hood, but she's like, you would think that she grew up in the county, in the suburbs, because she's not for it. Like, and I'm like,
she be outside.
Let's take out the window. But it's like I don't consider myself bougie at all, but I don't
either.
I can adapt. But it's not too much adapting that she gonna be doing. Like,
I can adapt a little bit, but like sometimes like I just
not too much.
All right. Yeah. What's going on here?
This is a little too ghetto for my liking.
Not even like that. Yo, she making it like no, that's not like that. But I just like, oh.
I be like, yeah, this isn't the hood. She like,
it's not even just with her. Like, it was like, I have friends.
That's just how she is. So I know that if I'm going here or I'm doing something and it's going to be this type of environment, I know that let's not invite Mariya. I love Mariah. I would love for Mariah to come, but Mariah wouldn't love for Mariah to come. So let's not.
Mariah wouldn't see Mariah there.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm very cautious with mixing my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say, I'm going to publicly thank my friend. And I feel like I did it a little bit, but I did want to wait until I could publicly thank you, because she didn't even know that she was being a great friend when she was being a great friend. So I would say this year, the month of it was like the month of like May, June. I was going through a very, 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 very hard time mentally.
I didn't know, y'all. I was just
didn't know.
I was trying to dig it out of her.
I don't share things. Like, I really don't vent to my friends much about like deep things. I just I'll isolate myself and go through it, and I'll be back when I'm done. Like, I'll be back when I get through this. Like, I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna talk to God about it, and me and him, we're gonna work on this kind of thing. Like, that's the kind of person I am. Like, so I was going through a very, very hard time, and it was just like life was life was really beating me the fuck up. And I was just like, I don't know, I was just very down. I was just to myself, isolating myself. I was home every day, not out of town, going my rounds, and that's not like me. And she didn't know any of this was going on, and she just called me, and she was just like, hey, like, you want to go to happy hour? Hey, like, you want to hang out? Hey, you want to come over? Like, she was just randomly doing this, and that's exactly what I needed at the time, and she didn't even know it. And I will say that she did a great job of helping me come up out of that dark place that I was in. So I appreciate you so much as a friend.
And I didn't even know, y'all.
She didn't know. And then I think I had posted, around, like, when I say life was beating me up, my aunt had died around this time. And I think I had posted my aunt, and she was like, when did this happen? I was like, 2 weeks ago. She was like, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. And
I'm like, girl, you was just hanging out with me every day.
We were literally, I think we was together like the day before, but you know, I'm still going through it or whatever.
Right.
She was like, I had no idea. And I was like, yeah. And I think later on, probably like a week or so later, as I was like coming out of that, I had thanked her or whatever, like privately or whatever, but I definitely want to thank her publicly.
Well, thank you, friend.
This is when we were together, like, every single day.
Anything for you. Y'all, first of all, I was inviting her out. Now she be having me out. It just
flipped. Yeah, she was pulling me out in the house. I'm like, happy hour, let's go. Are we going out to eat after this?
No.
We're going to go out to eat after this. It's Saturday. We can get our redemption. We're going to get our redemption.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
It's my tree.
We've been trying to get these tacos. Okay. It's been a bust each time. First night, the kitchen was closed. Second night, my car was having issues, couldn't make it. We missed the kitchen again. So today is going to be our day.
This is like 3 days in a row, actually.
I'm with you on that. We're going to go get these tacos. This is how she get me, and I'll be like, all right.
Next thing you know, after the tacos, you want to go? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to have a day. I'm about to be out of town, going around.
That's the issue.
But yeah, I feel like, and in that time, even though I was at a very low place, just mentally, like, close to one of the lowest places I've ever been, and I didn't share that with anybody, and she was there to be a friend. I would say that was when she would be like, hey, you want to come out? And at times I didn't want to come out, even though I know I needed that. That was me being a friend with life going on. Like, I feel like that's very important too. Like, sometimes you'll be so busy in life that you forget to be a friend to the friends that you have. And I try to work on that. Because I'm a person that can go 2 months, 2-3 months without talking to my friend. I really do try to work on my relationships. And even though I got life going on, I know that you need me to be there for you as a friend. And because I value this relationship and I find it important, I'm going to do what I need to do to be there for you as a friend.
Yeah. Oh, you're so freaking sweet.
I know. She's in love with me.
Whoa. Same.
But yeah, what are 3 things you love about me?
She just want to hear it. You would think she was the Leo in this room right now. 3 things. Should I put my battery in my camera? Because it died.
I mean, about that.
3 things that I like about you.
Love. Why? Tell them why you.
I love her style. Like, she makes me want to step my cookies up. Her outfits be on point. She could be a fashion influencer. Number 2 is I love how positive she is. It's never really no negativity out those lips. Number 3, she's just go with the flow. She always down for something.
I really am. You can call me like, you want to drop to California tonight? I'm like, I'm packing my bags.
Right.
Let's go.
Or even
and I
like,
really am that friend. Like, I really do.
Yeah. Or even if it's like, you want to come over and have some wine, watch some movies.
I'm like, I'm on my way. Packing my spend of the night bag right now.
So those are like my top 3 things. I have more, but we'll leave it at 3.
No, let's
Y'all hear her, right? She's on tell
them how much you love me. Tell them how great I am.
She's definitely inspiring and motivating. She does a lot that people probably don't see. And I get to see like behind the scenes and be like close and like, wow, girl, you doing that thing. I can't wait until she's successful, but even more successful.
My version is successful.
She puts in a lot of work.
Do you feel like you ever see me like? Do you feel like you ever see the side of me that puts a lot of pressure on myself?
You do a lot, so I would believe that. Sometimes I feel like she does too much, but I can't say that at the same time because she always has time for me.
I do though. I do a lot, but I definitely have a lot of free time, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it too.
Yeah.
People always ask me how to. I don't know. 3 things I love about you is she's funny. My friend is really funny.
Thank you. Every time.
She's really funny. And y'all don't even get to see it.
Wait, let me set my camera up so you can't say that on here. I need video footage of this. Okay, tell them 3 things you love about me.
3 things I love about her is she's very funny. Like, my friend is very funny. She always has me laughing. Especially when we're in our bed moves. Like, let's say we go out or whatever. We went out to an event and we started drinking or whatever. And, like, some guys come up and try to talk to us or whatever. And, like, not you're being rude or anything, but like when you turn them down, like it's the funniest thing ever. Like I wish I could see it.
I just gotta come up with a new reason every time. Like, no. The other day
would never work.
Wait, the other day I was like, I just don't want to talk to any men right now.
Hey yo, yeah. Like, and the funny thing is, people call me mean, but she's really mean. Like, no, I consider myself. I don't know. Because I think, remember we had that conversation, and I was like, I'm way meaner than you, like, that wouldn't hurt, or whatever.
I feel like we might be the same.
We might be the same.
But we have days like, I'm meaner than her, and she's meaner.
Yeah. She's very funny. She's very, like, she keeps me happy. She's not the reason for my happiness, of course, but...
Oh, damn.
No. Like,
not one of the reasons?
No, like, yeah, but, like...
Say that.
Like, the foundation of my happiness, but, like, she keeps me happy. Like, I know that if I come around my friend and I'm sad, she's going to bring me up. Like, I'm going to get her laughing. But, I love her style, too. I love her style. I get inspired by her makeup looks. I'm like, I'm going to try that.
Oh, thank you.
How she did her eyebrows. I'm going to try that. And just like she said for me, she's always down to do something. She might question it a little bit, like, where to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm definitely going to question it a little bit.
Who all going to be there?
Who will be there? That's my favorite question.
And, okay, you know how, some people probably won't value this, but you know how you walk in a room or whatever? Like, I feel like people say, like, I got a mean mug, but I'm, like, the kindest person. And then when you got a mean face and then you find your friends and you got a big smiling face, I love that about you. Like, you'll be over there and you're just like, as soon as you're like, hi, friend. I'm like, that's right. That's my girl. And I love the fact that we both have high self-confidence, so we could walk in a room and just be like, I own this motherfucker. That's like together. Like, we're queens of that. I love that 100%. And that we can both, like, look good and allow
look good in our own way too, like, right?
Yeah, allow each other to shine. I love. That's one thing if I could, like, put one at the top, like, you funny as fuck, but, like, the fact that we can allow each other to shine and be ourselves. Like, I never feel like I have to dim my light or not be myself. I can be my full and complete self around her, and I absolutely love that because I don't like when I feel like let me not show that part of me kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
and I feel like I feed, like, which is why I like being surrounded by people that's, like, really confident. I feel like I feed off your confidence. Like, I'm confident myself.
Like, love me.
Like, why are we walking into the room, like, hot, and, like, why are we walking into the room just, like...
Yeah, like...
No, we walk into the room chest
up, head Up,
chin up, like let's
shoulders back.
Exactly.
And who won't check me, boo?
Exactly.
Like, and we both have that, and I 100% love that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's like, and I love spending time with you.
No, I like spending time with you too.
She's in love with me.
All right. I am.
But yeah.
Oh, my last. I had 2 more questions, but we can just speak it.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what's one thing that you think you offer to friendships, like for friendship? You could say just like one quality that you think is like.
I feel like I'm very good with, like if somebody brings me like a negative situation, I'm always good at like finding the light in it, or like motivating people.
That's a good one.
Like I'm good with that.
I agree.
What is yours?
I feel like I'm good at like giving people confidence. Like,
I would say that.
Because I want everybody to be confident.
Unless somebody is too far gone.
Unless somebody is too far
gone.
gone. But I'll try in the beginning. Like
I'll try, and then it's like if you can't find the light, I can't help you find it.
I directed you. I can't walk you down the hallway now. I can a little bit. I can walk you to one class. I can't walk you to every class.
Introduce you to the teacher.
You gotta be on your Zoom. Like.
Every morning at 10. That's another thing I love about our friendship. We speak the same time. We got like, you ate that little one. You ate that little one. And like, we get each other. So we understand each other. It's funny. What was your second question?
My second one was, your favorite memory. But wait, I want to get to something. Favorite memory of each other.
Favorite memory of each other.
Yeah, you think about it real quick.
If y'all don't know, like our YouTube channel, it has her name on it, but it's our YouTube channel, and like if you go to YouTube, Mariya Angela, you'll see me on every episode, especially if we took a trip. Yeah. So, and if anybody wanted to know behind, like when I go out to eat, it's always her. She's my date. We're always going on dates.
Really?
She loves to date me. I be trying to tell people she's in love with me, but no, listen.
Maybe something like that. Something like.
Is it recording? This is where I compromise and be a friend because I understand that she needs her content.
Right, as you should. Alright. It's straight. Make that shit straight, B.
Make my shit straight.
Straight?
Yeah, I think so. Turn it a little towards like your chair. There you go. Make sure we got her in the camera.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sat on your lap.
But what was the question?
Favorite memory?
My favorite memory. You go first. I need to think about that, like favorite of all the memories we have.
My favorite memory. I wouldn't say. Is that my favorite memory? I have 2 favorite memories. My favorite memory is the day that we met, and then my second favorite memory is when me and her was walking in San Juan, PR, and we looked so pretty, and the colors, the buildings were so pretty, and it was just me and her just vibing and walking, soaking in the environment.
Okay, I would say that was a good one, the PR one, because it really was like, but I would say the yacht trip. Like the yacht day that we had.
Insider.
Minus the phone thing.
If
you go to our YouTube channel, you can see that one of our friends dropped her phone and she was pissed. Like, it wasn't funny, but it was funny. Like, me and her were laughing, but it wasn't like nobody else found it funny.
Me and her were laughing because we weren't involved. That's why. Yeah. But it was a crazy situation because it wasn't purposely done. It wasn't like maliciously done. It just was a sad situation.
One of our friends dropped another friend's phone in the water, and it was like really dirty, stinky,
like the deep sea.
Yeah, and it was
diving.
like, yeah, it was bad. But we were on the sideline laughing. It wasn't funny, but like we can't help it. This is our humor.
Yeah.
But I would say like that whole day.
She ended up leaving. She went to the car.
Yeah, I went to the car. I took a nap. I
I
was
was trying to be
tired.
supportive.
But I would say, alright, so I would say like that whole yacht day trip, just like being in the sun with the wind blowing on the water or whatever. Like I had a ball.
Yeah.
And that was her birthday trip. We went to Puerto Rico, and then we're about to take another trip in a few weeks.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Another birthday trip.
But yeah, I would say that would be my favorite memory of anything. Of course, the day we met, because like that's the day my life changed.
It involves God.
Yes.
And that's the day her life changed.
She heard God tell her, and I heard God tell me. Like she heard. I heard it when she walked in the classroom.
Yeah, I just acted on it because that's usually how I make friends. I'd be like, you gonna be my friend.
I'm not the type of person who really act on it. Unless I have a question. Now I feel like I've grown into that, but before, like back then, I wasn't really that type of person.
Yeah, I kind of like pick out my friends already. It's already premeditated, not gonna lie. I'll see somebody, and I'll be like, yeah, you're gonna be my friend.
Yeah, she's that type of person.
Yeah.
I'll like think about it, and I'll like gauge who you are and whatnot. But yeah. Okay. I think that's for the most part. That's it. Yeah. So thank you guys for coming to the You Can't Say That podcast. I'm your host, Chica, and this is Mariya Angela. Check her out on all social media platforms. Check out our YouTube channel. We'll be taking a trip pretty soon.
Right.
And you can watch our journey and go watch our previous vlogs. Yeah. But thank you.
See y'all. Bye. That was good.
Yeah, we definitely went over, but it's okay.
That's okay.
Fuck! Ow, my knee. My shirt hurts so bad. Didn't mean that.